Hello, I'm Danny, and if you're going to stick around here, there's probably a few things you should know about me. I really like comic books. There's more space taken up by comics on my computer than there is by music. And I've read every Green Lantern comic from like 2005 onwards. I'm such a comic book nerd that I actually invented my own Lantern Corps and my own Lantern Corps symbol. One of my favourite films is Iron Man, and I think the Marvel films are amazing. And just so you know, favourite superheroes, Cyclops, Nightwing and Kyle Rayner. I have a colour scheme, which sounds weird when you say it out loud, but mostly my clothes are red, black and grey, and it's not just my clothes, it's also things like my push bike and my bed sheets. And whereas I can't always stick to it, I have been known to just pay a little bit more for an item of clothing just so it's in my colour scheme. I also allow fiery colours like orange and yellow, and I'm using brown a lot more these days as well. One colour I'll never wear though is blue. My favourite videos to do are not ones where I sit down and tell a story or rant, but they are in fact my adventure vlogs, which have their own little playlist just on my channel. Now actually they're quite hard to do because you have to travel somewhere and you have to essentially have an adventure and vlog and kind of mix the two. But I try and do them whenever I can. It kind of stems from the fact that I love Uncharted as a game, and also I love the rush that climbing a mountain or going bungee jumping gives you. That being said, I do seem to gather a lot of stories in my life. People just talk to me. I'll be sitting on a bus and an old man will just talk to me. Or I'll be at a tube station and someone will ask me how to get somewhere. Recently I went to buy a book and I managed to get into a conversation with someone about the book in the bookstore and then travelling with them to another bookstore to actually buy the book. And I don't know how that happened. But these things just seem to happen to me all the time and I don't know why. I grew up watching horror films, whereas most people have Aladdin or The Lion King amongst their childhood films. I have Nightmare on Elm Street and Hellraiser. As a result, I've never actually found a horror film that scares me, but it has given me a kind of interest or appreciation of the supernatural. Not in the fact that I believe it, but in the fact that I really like those kind of programs or films. My favourite drink is Vanilla Coke Zero. It's Coke all the things, you can't beat it. I once tweeted that I wanted to buy some and a company tweeted me back saying, hey, we'll get it in stock for you. So they got 24 cans in stock. I bought 6 of those cans. A little while later I got an email from them saying they were closing down. So I went back to the website, bought the remaining 18 cans at 50% off. I invented a card game called Sopio with my cousin. It started out as just a fun little thing between us, and now we have multiple decks and boosters and wristbands and t-shirts, and I am so proud of it. If it wasn't for Sopio, I wouldn't be doing videos. It's a game mostly filled with bad puns and stickmen drawing. All of the drawing in Sopio is done by me. If you get me in a room and start me talking about Sopio, the chances are I won't stop. Because there's just things hidden inside the decks, and the fact we name the decks like Sopio for Girls or Twisted Carnival. And I love to just let people know these things. So there we go. Just click subscribe if you want to carry on watching me. You can also follow me on Twitter @TheManOfDan. I'll see you on there.